Imagine spending nearly 2 years of your life on social media. Sounds outrageous, doesn't it? Yet the average user spends more than 5 years of their life scrolling, liking, and sharing. In today's digital age, social media has become an integral part of our everyday lives. It's the first thing we check when we wake up in the morning and the last thing we see before we go to bed. We share our triumphs, our tragedies, our mundane moments, and our extraordinary ones. We use it to connect with old friends, make new ones, and keep up with the latest news and trends. But there's a darker side to this omnipresent force in our lives. A side that's often overlooked in the rush to post the perfect photo or craft the wittiest tweet, and that's the side we're going to explore today. Think about cyberbullying, for instance. It's a problem that's been amplified exponentially by social media. Every day, countless individuals, particularly young people, are subjected to relentless harassment and humiliation on these platforms. This can lead to serious consequences, with victims often experiencing depression, anxiety, and in some tragic cases even taking their own lives. Then, there's the issue of misinformation. Fake news spreads 6 times faster than true news on social media. It's a breeding ground for conspiracy theories, propaganda, and outright lies that can influence public opinion, incite violence, and even sway elections. And let's not forget about addiction. The endless scroll of social media feeds is designed to be addictive, to keep us engaged for as long as possible. It offers a constant stream of instant gratification that can distract us from our real-world responsibilities and relationships, and can lead to serious mental health issues. Social media, a tool designed to connect us, can sometimes make us feel more isolated than ever. It's a paradox that's at the heart of the digital age, a sign of a society that's more connected, yet more divided than ever before. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll try to understand why this is happening and what we can do about it. To delve deeper into the psychological impacts of social media, we've invited renowned psychologist Dr. Jane Smith to share her insights. Dr. Smith begins by highlighting how the constant barrage of seemingly perfect lives on social media platforms can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. She notes that it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison, forgetting that what we see online is often a carefully curated highlight reel, not a true reflection of reality. Expanding on this, Dr. Smith discusses the concept of fear of missing out, or FOMO. She explains that social media amplifies this fear as users are constantly exposed to the exciting experiences and achievements of others. This can lead to feelings of exclusion and dissatisfaction with one's own life. Next, Dr. Smith delves into the issue of social media addiction. She explains that the like and share features on these platforms are designed to be addictive, triggering the release of dopamine in the brain, much like a slot machine in a casino. Over time, this can lead to compulsive behavior and an unhealthy reliance on social media for validation and happiness. Dr. Smith then addresses the impact of cyberbullying, highlighting that the anonymity and distance provided by social media can embolden individuals to engage in harmful behavior they wouldn't normally consider in face-to-face interactions. This can have devastating effects on the mental health of the victim, leading to issues such as anxiety, depression, and in severe cases, even suicidal thoughts. Finally, Dr. Smith emphasizes the importance of finding a healthy balance. She suggests setting boundaries for social media use, such as designated screen-free times and avoiding devices before bed. She also recommends activities that promote genuine connection and well-being, like spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in hobbies and interests outside of the digital world. As Dr. Smith suggests, it's crucial to find a healthy balance in our digital lives. But what responsibility do social media giants have in this digital dilemma? We've invited tech expert John Doe to shed some light on this issue. The world of social media is a vast and complex landscape, ruled by a handful of tech behemoths. These giants, from Facebook and Twitter to Instagram and TikTok, have a critical role to play in shaping the digital environment we all inhabit. John Doe, a seasoned tech expert, asserts that these social media titans have a profound responsibility to their users. It's easy to think of social media platforms as neutral venues, he says, but they're not. They're designed to be addictive, to keep users scrolling, clicking, and engaging for as long as possible. Indeed, the algorithms that drive these platforms are not impartial. They're meticulously crafted to feed us content that resonates with our preferences, creating echo chambers that often amplify misinformation and polarizing views. John Doe states, "The onus is on these companies to reevaluate their algorithms, to prioritize the well-being of their users over profit. This could mean implementing stricter regulations on harmful content or redesigning their platforms to promote more balanced and diverse perspectives. Moreover, there's a need for increased transparency. Users should be aware of how their data is being used and how the content they see is selected. Transparency fosters trust, John Doe affirms, and with trust, social media platforms can begin to rebuild the fractured relationships with their users. There's also a call for social media companies to invest in digital literacy initiatives. By educating users on how to navigate the digital world safely, they can empower individuals to make informed decisions about their online behavior. But change won't happen overnight. It requires a concerted effort from these social media giants, a willingness to put their users first, to cultivate a healthier digital landscape. It appears that the responsibility for change doesn't lie solely with the users, but also with the creators of these platforms. Meet Sarah and David, two individuals who've experienced the dark side of social media firsthand. Sarah, a vibrant teenager, was once an avid user of social media platforms. She reveled in the likes and shares that her posts garnered. However, she soon found herself entangled in a web of cyberbullying. The same platforms that once brought her joy became a source of torment as anonymous users spewed hate and vitriol her way. The impact was profound, leaving her feeling isolated and anxious. This is the reality of cyberbullying, a dark facet of social media that affects countless individuals each day. On the other hand, David, a successful entrepreneur in his late 30s, was a victim of a different kind of struggle. He found himself increasingly addicted to social media, drawn in by the endless scroll of updates, news, and notifications. The constant pressure to maintain a perfect online image, to keep up with the Joneses in the digital world, began to wear him down. His obsession with social media started affecting his personal life, his relationships, and even his work. This is the reality of social media addiction, a modern-day affliction that has silently seeped into the lives of many. But the stories of Sarah and David don't end in despair. Sarah, now a strong advocate against cyberbullying, uses her experience to educate others and foster a safer online environment. David, having recognized his unhealthy relationship with social media, took steps to regain control over his digital life. He now promotes digital wellness, encouraging others to use social media mindfully. These tales underscore the fact that social media, while a powerful tool, has a dark side that we must not ignore. They remind us of the importance of using these platforms responsibly and empathetically. For behind each profile picture, behind each curated post, there's a real person with real emotions, facing real challenges. Sarah's and David's stories remind us that behind each profile picture, there's a real person with real emotions. So, how can we navigate this digital world safely? Let's hear from our experts once more. Firstly, Dr. Smith emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries. Social media can be a whirlwind of information, emotions, and interactions. It's crucial to determine and respect your limits. How much time do you want to spend online? What kind of content do you want to engage with? Establishing these boundaries can help you maintain a balanced digital life. John Doe, another expert in the field, highlights the need for fact-checking. The digital space is riddled with misinformation. Before sharing that alarming news article or that shocking statistic, take a moment to verify its credibility. There are several reliable fact-checking websites at your disposal, so use them. Both experts concur on the importance of regular digital detoxes. It's easy to become absorbed in the online world, but it's essential to unplug from time to time. This could mean designating specific hours of the day as tech-free, or taking a full day off from digital devices each week. It's all about finding what works best for you. Remember, social media is a tool. It's up to us how we use it. We can let it control us, or we can take charge, setting our own rules and guidelines. Armed with these tips, we can all strive for a healthier digital life. The dark side of social media is a reality we cannot ignore. We've unmasked its shocking reality, dived into expert insights, scrutinized the role of social media giants, and listened to personal stories. We've also shared tips on how to navigate this digital world safely. Knowledge is power, and we've equipped you with it. Now it's your turn. Join the conversation and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.